You're watching Mocs News with Melissa Braswell and Danielle Johnson and sports anchor Regina Wilkerson. Your campus sight and voice in Chattanooga. Mocs News starts right now.
Hello and welcome to this edition of Mocs News. I'm Danielle Johnson.
And I'm Melissa Braswell. So what are your plans for the weekend?
I think I'm going to go to the after party.
Oh, that sounds like fun. Yeah. I think I'm going to try and catch up on sleep and homework because I've been really busy and I've got a ton of reading to catch up on. So
that sounds good.
Hopefully I can get some of that done. But all right, well, let's take a look into campus news. The Arts and Entertainment Council's Culture Fest will be held 11 a.m. to 7 p.m. Saturday, September 29th in Coolidge Park. The festival features international and multicultural music and dance performances, food, arts and crafts, and information booths. A Culture Fest performance will come to UTC on Thursday, September 27th, when Andes Manta from Ecuador will perform traditional folk music at the UTC University Center Auditorium. And UTC Student Government Association President Bill Staley has been elected chairman of the University Student Council. Staley, a business major with a minor in Spanish, is a native of Hendersonville, Tennessee. Staley is the first chairman of the council, which is in its inaugural year. 5 SGA presidents from UT system campuses have met with Staley in Knoxville for a networking session, and the group plans to meet throughout the semester to discuss issues that affect all the campuses in the UT system, including curriculum standards and fees. We are very proud of Bill Staley and the leadership he provides for the student body. And also, the Counseling and Career Planning Center is offering advice for those who have had trouble coping with the loss of a UTC student. The center is reminding all that each person experiences grief in different ways, but everyone should take care of themselves in the process. The center says to find someone to talk to who will listen and provide support. For more information, contact the Career Counseling Center at 425-4438.
In local news, Brainerd Road has been reopened after a twin-engine plane crashed into a parking lot Wednesday night in Brainerd Village Shopping Center. The plane hit a telephone pole and several parked cars. Eyewitnesses pulled the pilot and 3 passengers out of the plane. All 4 men are at Erlanger Hospital in stable condition. Crews spent most of the Thursday clearing the wreckage. Today is United Nations National Peace Day. Some members of local churches gathered together to show their support. Trace with more.
Hi, I'm Trace Whittem with Mocs News, and we're here on the corner of Douglas and McCulley, where you can see members of the community are here to fight a different kind of war, a war for peace.
Some of us are members of Episcopal Peace Fellowship, and we have been periodically doing this kind of thing for a long time. And today we're doing it in particular because Friday is the United Nations International Peace Day, and all over the country people are doing demonstrations and stands for peace. And we normally have a service at 6 o'clock on Wednesday, so that's why we're out here today rather than Friday.
My specific purpose today is to make people aware that pray for peace. I'm not anti-war. I am 100% peace. I have 2 sons that have been served their time in Iraq. I support our soldiers 100%. I cannot support this war. It's just not working.
Support the troops by bringing them home.
I don't really care how it ends. It just needs to end.
I'm Trace Whittem, reporting for Mocs News.
Also, Metro Nashville Animal Control is looking for suspects that have tortured animals. The suspects have been caught on tape catching an possum and cat on fire. This happened outside of CB Foods Market in East Nashville. Officials believe that 2 of the suspects are women and 1 is a child. When the suspects are captured, they will be charged with the felony charges of animal cruelty.
All right, now let's take a look at national news. Tens of thousands of protesters in Jena, Louisiana have demanded freedom for one of 6 black teens initially charged with attempted murder for beating a white schoolmate. 17-year-old Michael Bell has been in jail since his December arrest. His case and that of 5 others, dubbed the Jena Six, has prompted accusations of racial injustice. He remains in jail pending the district attorney's decision on whether to appeal. And 2 students were shot and wounded early Friday morning at Delaware State University. Officials say campus was locked down while police searched for the gunman. Classes have been closed for the day. The university spokesperson said that 2 students were shot around 1 a.m. near the Memorial Hall Gymnasium. A female student has suffered serious wounds that could be life-threatening. A male student has been hospitalized in stable condition. Police are still searching for the suspect.
Now let's go with Angela Kwaku with sports.
Gearing up to take on some of the top teams in the realm of softball in pursuit of their 9th Southern Conference Championship and 6th trip to the NCAA tournament in 2008. The Lady Mocs schedule consists of 66 games, 35 home and 35 away, beginning in February. This includes a total of 7 tournaments, 4 that will be at Chattanooga's Frost Stadium. Among the teams at UTC will be facing during the season are 6 schools competed in the 2007 NCAA tournament, including Alabama and LSU, both of whom advanced to the NCAA Super Regionals last season. The Lady Mocs are looking forward to a great season and another championship under their belt. The women's soccer team is hitting the road this weekend to North Carolina for a pair of games. They will first take on the High Point North Carolina Panthers, which will be a non-conference game at 7 p.m. in Burt Stadium. Then the Mocs will travel to Asheville to take on the Bulldogs for a Sunday afternoon match. And in football, Coach Rodney Allison spoke with the media Wednesday afternoon to answer questions about the Mocs season and their preparation for Southern Conference play against Georgia Southern this Saturday. Allison stated that he feels that Georgia Southern will be a good team, but that there are many good teams in the Southern Conference, hopefully including Chattanooga. As for quarterback Antonia Miller returning after a high ankle sprain, it looks like he has a pretty good chance. Allison says that according to the doctor, he is about 87%, so playing time for Miller is looking positive for Saturday. The game is at Georgia Southern tomorrow, and it begins at 7 p.m. That's it for sports. I'm Angela Kwaku, standing in for Regina Wilkerson. Back to you, Melissa.
All right, thanks, Angela. Now let's take a look at the weather. Today will be mostly sunny with a high of 86 and a low of 64. Tomorrow, partly cloudy, high of 88, low of 65. And Sunday, clear with a high of 89 and a low of 67. Well, that does it for this edition of Mocs News. Remember to catch us on demand at mocsnews.com. I'm Melissa Braswell.
And I'm Danielle Johnson. Have a great weekend.